Welcome back, folks. We are just past the 1 o'clock hour here on the East Coast on the Delt Day of Giving, and we've got a lot of exciting updates. As per usual, Delt Nation has done no shortage of showing up and showing out. We are nearing and approaching our initial goal of $100,000, and so we are going to ambitiously double that goal up to $200,000 based on some generous gifts that we've received in just the past hour or so. So we're at 96,000 and counting here thus far on the Delt Day of Giving. A big thank you to everyone who has taken the time to visit the site, make your gift, create your fundraising page, and share it within your network. There's still ample opportunity to do that and to get into all the fun and the competition that lies within. We are honoring the top 3 individual fundraisers and granting them swag items from the Delt store, from the Forging the Future collection. And right now that top 3 is Jason Milligan, John Ward, and James McLaurin. So not a whole lot of movement from that top 3. It's in a different order than it was during the last update, but there's still certainly a good bit of Delts nipping at the heels there to get into that top 3. On the other side, the top chapter will get an award. We showed the plaque off earlier. I'll bring it back out later. At the Carnia this summer in Cleveland, we will allow that delegation to attend the Order of the Sea reception. For those that don't know, the Order of the Sea is our primary giving society for those that give $1,000 to the annual Delt Fund and up. Today's a great opportunity to join that society, to renew your support if you haven't yet this fiscal year, and to make sure that you are on that guest list when it comes time to go to that exclusive event at the Cleveland Carnia. Our top 3 chapters at the moment, first place is still Kappa Iota, Eastern Carolina University. We've got Mu chapter still in second at Ohio Wesleyan. And then from there, a 4-way tie for third place in that top 3 territory and trying to get to that top spot in the leaderboard. We got Theta Omicron from Northern Colorado, Epsilon Omega from Georgia Southern, Zeta Lambda, Western Illinois, and Beta Phi, the Ohio State University. So those are some of your top chapters thus far. Haven't heard your chapter named yet? Well, it's still early in the day, an opportunity to get on, mobilize the alumni and the brothers in your group, and to make sure they're making their gifts, and in the drop-down menu, selecting your chapter designation and institution to make sure that it gets credit so that your chapter comes out victorious for this year's Day of Giving competition. We've fulfilled a couple of challenges thus far. We were able to knock out half of Eddie Harrington's challenge. That other half is still going towards Epsilon Kappa. We're matching gifts to Epsilon Kappa. But Eddie, thank you so much for stepping in and leading and allowing us to utilize some of those dollars for a dollar-to-dollar match for the annual Delt Fund. That got matched, as did Bob and Karen Morgan's initial 2-to-1 match on $5,000, which they have graciously extended for another $5,000. We'll be getting that up momentarily so that your gift goes that much further. When you make a gift right now, it is going 3 times as far. So if you give $100, they will match it and put $200 towards it, resulting in a $300 total gift. So super exciting stuff. And a big thank you to Eddie Harrington, to Bob and Karen Morgan. Jerry DeGennaro and Dave Levinson are still sponsoring the Delta Beta Challenge. We have had a gift come through the door for that. It's dollar for dollar up to $1,000 to benefit the Delta Beta Chapter Educational Fund at Carnegie Mellon University. And from there, we'll be instituting another 2-to-1 match opportunity once we fulfill the $5,000 from the Morgans. Noble Jackson has offered $2,000 in a double dollar match. So a lot going on here at the Delt Day of Giving, a lot of opportunities to not only make your gift, but make it go that much further as we invest in the future of Delta Tau Delta. We'll step aside for a little while. At 3 o'clock, I'll stand in here with Craig Luke. We'll have a live interview and talk a little bit about his Delt experience as an undergraduate, as a foundation board member, and everything and anything else. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll come back for our next live interview to update you on how the day is rolling along. In the interim, stay tuned in here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and make sure you visit www.deltsgive.org to follow along with all the action there. I'm Vince Russo, Senior Director of Advancement for the Delta Tau Delta Educational Foundation. We'll see you again in just a few hours.